The folks who built our house thought of pretty much everything, including wiring nearly every room for ceiling speakers. But because of supply chain issues, it was up to me to design the final system. This actually worked out pretty well because I wanted an AirPlay compatible system. Doing a quick search, there's not a whole lot out there. The only off-the-shelf thing I could find was this, which weighed in at a whopping $614. Fortunately, I was able to come up with something cheaper. The naming on these speakers is a bit outdated, so I'll refer to this as the primary speaker, and the other one as the secondary speaker. The main reason for using these speakers is the RCA input, which allows you to connect to the AirPlay adapter. The Wi-Fi plug allows you to turn the system on and off remotely. And into that, you plug in the AirPlay adapter, the optical adapter, and the speakers themselves. The connections between the components is fairly simple. You can stream to the speakers through Bluetooth natively or AirPlay through the adapter, and all this for just over $200 a pair. Initially, I connected the AirPlay adapter directly to the speakers using a headphone to RCA adapter, but this limited the volume quite a bit, and I ended up using the optical to RCA adapter, which had much better results. The speakers are held in place with these wings, and for the secondary speaker, you only have about 3/4 of an inch room, which was less than what I had in the ceiling. So I had to make some adjustments. Fortunately, the primary speaker did not have this problem. To make room for the wings, I used the template, a multi-tool, and a hole saw. Using the hole saw, I drilled most of the way through the plywood backer, but not all the way. And then used the multi-tool to cut it out the rest of the way. I did this for all 4 quadrants, and I was good to go. I hooked up the banana plugs, made the connections, aligned the wings, and mounted the speaker. After attaching the magnetic faceplate, it was on to the primary speaker. I connected the Wi-Fi plug to my network, shoved the rat's nest of wires up into the ceiling, and then connected the Belkin AirPlay adapter according to the instructions. With that, I made the final connections and mounted the speaker. With everything installed, it was time to test out the system.